Hello, my name is Mark, and I'm frugal if nothing else. So when Tamron released a lens that was more versatile than any other crop-censored Sony lens before it, I thought, wow, that's a pretty incredible value. How am I not buying this right now? And I did. $1,200 is a lot of money, especially after sales tax here in Ontario. But nonetheless, I am putting it to good use commercially, and I'm gonna let you know some of my thoughts about it. That B-roll sequence was shot all on the Tamron 17-70, and that is not at all affiliated with BMW at all. I just like the cars, but if BMW is watching today's video and would like to change that, let me know down below. I'm gonna cover build quality pretty briefly because it's really pretty good. Gonna go into video quality and then my final thoughts and should you buy it. Build quality. The segment that's gonna take the least amount of time. First of all, it is plastic. 2, it is very, very well built. There's no creaks, no rattles, everything feels smooth, everything feels comfortable. It's a good plasticky feeling, and I'm not gonna worry about denting it. 3, it is weather sealed, so it's awesome. It's gonna be water resistant. It's got 7 seals inside of the lens and another seal against the camera body and the lens. So it's awesome. That is build quality, 0 concerns there. I'm a video focused person, hence the YouTube video that you're watching right now and a lot of the other stuff I do for Instagram and commercial work and all that. Video comes first for me. So what do I think? The autofocus is very, very silent, very, very fast. It is probably 9/10 of what an OEM lens could deliver. So 0 concerns there. It's awesome. And if I haven't said it before, 17-70 is the focal range, which is a 25 and a bit to 105 and a bit equivalent because it's crop censored. And on the wide end, it means that it's really good for rolling shots of cars, it's good for real estate photography, and it's good for vlogging. So vlogging, Mark, please take it away. Give us a little sample.
So number 1, the blurry background. f2.8 with an ND filter, it looks awesome. The background is nice and blurry, you can't see anything back there, so it's great. It's got good separation, it looks good. Second, it's really sharp, so you're getting probably a lot more detail than I'd like to admit in my face. And it's stabilized, which means I can switch hands, I can walk around, and it really doesn't look too bad even though this camera has no IBIS.
Thank you, vlogging Mark. We're now at 105 on the tight end, and we can now start to see how uncomfortable this is being this close to my face. So we'll back it up, we'll zoom out. This is 17 millimeters, this is 105 millimeters. So you can kind of see where that focal range would be really, really useful. Now I am pretty new to this, but I can say that it's still very, very sharp. Even at f2.8, all the way open, it's still sharp. It doesn't really get too soft ever. It's really good. And I could just be spoiled by this lens in comparison to some of the more budget lenses that I've used in the past. But that's my opinion. And I think that a lot of people are going to be really, really happy with this kind of image quality. And you'll be happy to know that it doesn't suffer as badly from chromatic aberration, which is just like a fringing type lens defect that you'll see sometimes with some lower end lenses like the 50mm 1.8 that I've been using. So you can see in this comparison here that the 1.8, it's pretty distracting, and I've been told by other people who've seen this video to try to remove it in post because it's so distracting. Whereas this lens doesn't really do that at all. It's really well controlled and there's almost no defects of really any kind. I actually had a hard time balancing this lens on my gimbal because it ends up being so front heavy because the camera body's so light and the lens ends up being really heavy by comparison. But it is stabilized, which means even if it does kind of shake or wobble and isn't very well balanced, which it's not in my case, it still ends up handling it pretty well. If you're watching this video, you A, need affirmation of your recent purchase, or B, you're wondering if this lens is right for you. Well, first of all, if you already bought the lens, you did a good thing. You did good. This lens is amazing, and leave me your comments down below. I'm keen to hear other people's opinions, but for me personally, it's been awesome. I have 0 complaints as of yet, as of a few weeks of using it. And if you're thinking about buying the lens, if you're wondering if it's for you, it probably is. It's got such a wide focal range, all at f2.8. It's awesome. It's a standard filter thread size, so you can find a lot of ND filters and accessories for it. It works really great with the crop censored Sony cameras. It basically brings them into another league. Great lens, great for hobbyists, great for pros if you're using this camera professionally. And that's it. I have nothing more to say about it. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment for the YouTube algorithm. If not, all good. I hope you enjoyed anyways. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.